All right. Welcome again. Fuck. To Alex Olinger podcast. I'm doing this tonight, everybody. I'm doing this with my eyes closed. I'm just going to hang out and sit here. Shut up, George. Shut the fuck up. My girlfriend's cat has been meowing at me all day. All fucking day. I can't let you outside because it's raining. Please stop. Please stop it. I'm done with you. He's been fucking around. Really fucking up my vibe. Really fucking up my vibe, dude. This is the third podcast in a row that I bitched about you. Because you won't stop. I need you to stop. They can't hear it on live mic. But you're really fucking up my mojo, dude. You with your deflated balls in your brown fur. You need to get out. You need to get out and go. I'm going to let you outside for a long time. Months, maybe. I will send you out. See, this sounds like I'm not. This is coming out of nowhere, and it's not. I've been stuck. It's been raining all week. I've been stuck just with this cat who I can't let out on the porch because it's pouring rain, and he's pissed. I've just been stuck in the studio apartment with the cat and a dog who's scared of thunder and just hides in the bathroom until it really needs to shit. Like, has really procrastinated on shitting. And it doesn't... Dude, George, I swear to God. The dog doesn't show up to talk to me or to hang out unless it needs to shit. And then it just starts scratching me at whatever hour. You know, it's cool to watch the dog. Also, this might be the last time I'm doing this solo. Just FYI. You know, you get your girlfriend's sister. She wants you to watch her dog. And it's like, where is your boyfriend? Or whoever that dude is in your life. When will he be required to pitch in? Is it right now? I'm trying not to lose my mind into this fucking microphone. I might not even $10, just $10 towards me to help the fund so I can buy some fentanyl or something and get through this. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not a good look. All right, anyways. Welcome to the Alex Olinger podcast, man. We're here. Thank you to all my 2 subscribers and my friends that have shared this on their Instagram stories and then proceeded to watch it for 5 seconds. That's, that honestly, any time you put into this means a lot because I was just going to do this to riff out bits. What were we talking about the other day? Oh, Texas seceding from the Union. George, stop it. Please. For the love of fucking God. Stop doing that. Please, cat. Dude, I'm going fucking crazy in here. Dude, it's just, I don't care. I'm not playing with you right now. Don't scratch me. Hey. God. Yeah, it's been a... All right. It's been a interesting week. What do we got? Donald Trump. Shot in the head. Shot in the ear. Shot at, missed. possibly hit in the ear, fell over, stood up, bumped his fist in front of the American flag. I'm already like, I'm way behind on this take, but this isn't really for anybody. This is for me to get it out of my system so I don't go to some comedy show or an open mic and start ranting about the attempted assassination of the ex-president. You don't want to be that guy. You want to talk about relatable material. And that subject was burnt out in about 20 minutes because the ex-president almost got assassinated. 2 people got murdered. And everybody, as soon as they could, really just went onto their computers and their phones and started talking about it instead of taking any time to process it. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm stupid, but I'm not sure how anybody could have a take within reason about that within less than like 2 days. I'm not sure. I guess people are sharp these days, you know. They have access to a lot of information, which I don't have. But maybe I just wanted to take a couple days to think about it. Maybe write something funny, but no. Everybody's coming out with it like an hour later. We just have like fully published reels and shit, in news stories and Instagram posts. And it's like, can I get a minute to process this and fucking breathe? 80 angles of the shooter. I kind of thought it was, I don't know, I think it's a little bit ironic that the party who's been staunchly pro Second Amendment and kind of volatile with their language, to say the least, and pretty much sticking up for citizens' rights to go to Walmart to buy a gun to shoot politicians, ended up being the ones being shot. There is a layer of irony there. They were all about it, and then they shot at Donald Trump, and they're like, whoa, buddy, I think we should tone it back a little. We meant shoot the other guys. When I was pro-Second Amendment, sir, I meant shoot the people that I didn't like. I didn't mean whoever the fuck you felt like it after being on 4chan for 3 years straight. I also like, too, that they were, like, trying to figure out what his political leanings were, the shooter, as if that was, like, some deep question that needed a lot of analysis. I can tell you what he wasn't. I can probably assure you that he wasn't on the roof with NPR in his headphones, switched them off, and then cocked the gun. I'd say that that's probably not what happened. He probably wasn't driving over there in a Toyota Prius listening to a story about a paraplegic ceramics team or whatever the fuck they talk about. The nuances of being a young trans black woman in America. He probably wasn't listening to shit like that. Or like that weird NPR stuff that they play at like 2 a.m, like NPR, like folk legends. Do they still do that? They used to have like weird, like outdoorsy, kind of like mountainy people on NPR, and they would play acoustic guitar and talk about like folk heroes and like arts and crafts, like making a jar out of clay or like making a belt for your fingers. Just something weird like that. They used to do that. I don't know if they do that. I stopped listening to NPR because everybody on NPR sounds like they are either 15 minutes away from starting to cry or they were crying 15 minutes ago. I don't know what it is, but the energy of NPR has changed since I was younger. I mean, liberals really have changed. So have conservatives. When I'm picking on your political party, or I'm just, shitting on one side, don't think that the other side isn't funny too, guys. Don't think that it's just me being unfair. You know, everybody's a little bit funny. You know what I mean? Everybody's got something to laugh at, something about them. Can't we all just come together and realize together as one people that we're all full of shit? And we're a country of people who are mostly just on YouTube trying to process reality, as Mark Zuckerberg and his algorithm team have broken it down 1,000 times over in front of our faces. Isn't that just what we are? There will be no jobs in the future. A hot take. I know, this is a fucking hot take. You know, there will be no jobs. After World War III, it'll be a bunch of 60-year-old people walking around tweeting, just being influencers around a bunch of burnout buildings. I think I said that on the last podcast, so why don't we get around to talking about something original? Something original, something fun. You know what sucks? You know what I think sucks? Let's talk about something I don't like. I don't know. Is that like a bad vibe? Turn this off. If you made it this far and you don't want to talk about something I think that sucks, turn it off. You just turn your headphones off or listen to like one of the better podcasts out there. You could do that too. Listen to that. Yeah? Listen, I don't like Leander, Texas. You probably don't know where that is, and that's good. If you don't know where it is, stay the fuck out. I can't stand that place, dude. I've done 2 gigs there. The first time I did a gig there was 4 people in this brewery, 2 guys and 2 girls on a double date. They were bombarded by this comedy show. They didn't want to watch it. The dudes weren't even facing us. They were looking at the women. That was right, like, off to the right of the stage. And then at the end of the room, there was just this giant circular table of Texas white, like Nikki Haley looking soccer moms, ranging from the age of like 28 to 45, and they were destroyed, hammered, and just talking the whole time. And everybody is just bombing, just getting absolutely nothing. And I go up there, and I was trying to like, this is my fault for engaging, but I just wanted to see if I could get some sort of attention. I said something to them along the lines of how Republican they looked, like they would punch like a Jewish turtle or something right out of the water. And this lady just looks at me and she goes, "You're a Jew." And I was like, "What? I'm not." I told her, I was like, I'm not a Jew. I don't even think there's anything wrong with being Jewish. Because I'm so open-minded, you know. She goes, no, you're a Jew. You're definitely a Jew. And a lady leans in. She's like, no, the turtle was Jewish. She goes, no, he's a Jew. And I've honestly never been heckled so vaguely yet perfectly. I didn't know what to say. And I really still don't know what to say. It lingers in my mind twice a day. I just think about that dumb woman's face in her weird semi-bedazzled t-shirt with her 2002 shiny Britney Spears jeans and her muffin tops hanging over it, and the fact that she called me a Jew as if to be like, hey, I gotcha. That's Leander, Texas. There's like everything that a normal city would have, but it's not a city. So there's everything a normal town had, but it's barely a town. It's like 2 streets. And then I went there last weekend to go do this patio show. And I don't know if there's any reason for the way things are in the universe, or if there's like some sort of meaning to me going through this in comedy. But I cannot get away from fucking patio shows. I just want to be in a comedy club. I've been doing comedy on patios, dude, like outside in the Texas heat, to people that are completely like drop kicked in the back by the idea of a stand-up comedy show. We get to Leander, there's fucking 4 people on this patio because there was 6 and 2 of them left, and I'm headlining to do 25 minutes to 4 people on this giant patio, and 3 of them are bros. And then in the one guy's set that's before me, I guess the second set, this group, like 10 people on electric bicycles and Segways, those like one-wheel Segway things, roll up just covered in knee pads, helmets, elbow pads. They sit down, and this one guy with gauges, acting like tough, fucking starts heckling the comedians, like being really mean. Like this one kid's like bombing, but there's nobody on this it's a giant patio, and there's nobody up there, and we're out there with like fucking just a PA system, and he starts yelling at the dude. He's like, "You're drowning, buddy. You're fucking drowning." And it was like, there was no reason for that. Also, don't act tough. You can't act tough on an electric bicycle. Like, you're not even... It's weird to be Lance Armstrong in tights on your sleek little Swedish bike with your water bottle tucked right beneath your nuts in that weird, like, Tron helmet they wear. That's weird to act tough, but at least those guys pedal the bikes. They do the electric bikes, you don't even pedal it. You showed up with that long hair and gauges in Birkenstocks. I wanted to punch this guy up through the sky in Dragon Ball Z, punch him through the ground. I was so fucking pissed at this dude. This poor guy is just, he's trying to do a spot. He's eating shit clearly. And some dude on an electric fucking bicycle with friends on a Segway. All dudes, by the way. All dudes. Not one woman amongst them rolled up to bully people. And that's what kind of place Leander, Texas is. It's racist soccer moms and then weirdos on e-bikes that think they're tough because there's 10 fucking people in the town, and the other 9 of them are just fucking hammered or not outside at all, just in their little huts. Fucking hate that place. Fuck Leander, Texas, dude. Also, I'm just getting over Texas in general. I'd like to go back to the United States of America, if that's at all possible, at a certain point in my life. I'd like to see human life again. That's what I would see. You know, this isn't going to be a very cheery podcast, and none of them have been. And honestly, if I was going to be cheery, I probably need to bring in a producer, I guess. I've said this before, but you can't just let me be by. How the fuck do you act tough on an electric bicycle? You don't. You know what you do with an electric bike? You buy it at the store, and then you ride it home, and then you take a bath with a toaster. That's what you do. Fucking asshole. Or you just ride it like a hippie. Go get a smoothie. Go out on the bike trail. Look at trees and, like, be that person. Don't roll up like a gang of people, like a gang of bullies in Karate Kid, and start, like, trying to steal people's soccer balls. You'll get your ass kicked. Also, your entire vehicle could be shut down with one stick through the front wheel. Then you're done. Then you're done. It's just us scrapping in the street. How do you like that, dude? You didn't ride that shit through Southside Chicago. You took it through Leander, Texas for probably about 5 minutes, because that's how long it takes to get through the town, and started shitting on a poor comic. I don't want to, like, pity the guy. He can do his thing, but he was eating shit. He was trying his best. Fucking insane, dude. All right. Yeah. Anyways, I'm kind of over this whole Texas, like, gung-ho thing. I kind of realized, like, the main attraction of Austin, I think it is just like a city for white straight dudes to move to, in the way that like gay guys would move to San Francisco. That's my premise I'm working on this week. Don't you fucking steal that from me. If I hear that somewhere else, I'm going to be pissed. That's what it is. It's just a bunch of white straight dudes like, I want to be free. I just want to be free. I just want to be myself. I'm sick of having to hide who I really am when I can only let it out when I'm playing Call of Duty in the middle of the night. I just want to move to Austin where I can let out who I truly am. And me and Steve, we're going to get a place together down in Austin, and we're going to be whoever we want in our apartment. We're going to go out, and we're going to be able to say the N-word. That's what we're going to do. We're going to say it a lot. We're going to go to the clubs, and we're going to call people gay. That's what we are. Yeah, it feels like white dudes feel about their vocabulary like a gay guy feels about his dick. They're like, I should be able to do whatever I want with this. And if I want to do it to a black guy, I'm going to do it. It's 2024. You know, that's what it is. That's what it fucking is. Do you like that for a premise? Thank you for being quiet, George. Also, where is the dog? I have no idea where the dog went. I think the dog is in the bathroom because it's thundering outside. You know, that dog, all things considered, is a real picky shitter. I take it outside for 30 minutes. It has to sniff everything and can only shit in, like, private. And you want to look at it and be like, you know what you are? You're a dog. Everybody knows what you're about to do. You don't have to take a shit in secret. What we need to do is get inside before it starts raining. It's been thundering and raining all week here. It's been a real motherfucking bummer. It's been a fucking kind of a bummer. I need to get outside. I need to work out or something. I'm going insane. The whole city shuts down, man, just because it's raining. Dude, Texas will never secede from the United States. Even just locate. How do you secede and then have a country that exists directly between two other countries you told to go fuck themselves multiple times? Who are you going to trade with? Are you going to get steel from North Korea? You'd have to bring every industry back. It would be like $40,000 for a laptop. Be terrible. A terrible idea. And then you wouldn't even have the U.S. military on your back. You have to make your own currency. Just don't do it. Also, the whole power grid breaks down when one cedar tree falls over in the winter. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. Why don't we try listening to other people? And I don't really care if that pisses you off. Have a flag, dude. Don't tread on me. That was the flag. And then a bunch of people from California moved here and flipped like half the state on its head. It's like, well, somebody is treading on you. And it's guys with e-bikes. You couldn't even stop that. You can't even deal with the homelessness problem. Another thing that's been killing me, dude. I learned this the other day. Austin has this terrible homeless problem. Apparently what they do is from other cities in the state, they just ship the homeless people to Austin and then blame the homelessness on Austin being this liberal city. And it's like, dude, don't cough in my mouth and then criticize me for having AIDS. What are you talking about? Don't call me a slut because you fucked me. That's crazy. You can't just, I don't think you can, I guess it's technically legal. But dude, you can't say you don't have a homelessness problem when you just ship them away. I guess maybe that does work. Well, clearly it is working because I went to Dallas and there was like 2 homeless people there. I don't know. What I don't know. I'm just doing this to get it out. I'm doing this. Listen, I'm doing this to do it. Okay, I'm doing this to get better at it. I would like you all to tune into this in about 5 years when I figure out how to do this without absolutely losing my mind or talking about the fact that the cat in my apartment is being annoying. That's all I want. They're freaking out. On a lighter note, let's talk about going to the mothership to watch Colin Quinn, man. The legend and the GOAT, Colin Quinn, who is literally right now putting out George Carlin level material, and dare I say even being funnier a lot of times than George Carlin was. Yeah, I will say that. He's fucking incredible, and he should be receiving the highest accolades and attention and honor and comedy in HBO specials and all of that. Dude, I watched him. He's working out, I guess, his new hour after his previous special, and I went there. And I'm sitting in. I got there like a little bit early, and I look back in the club, and the whole back wall, they're like seating this giant bachelorette party. Sparkly hats, uniforms, sachets or whatever, Miss America. They're all like dressed up like that. And I'm like, this is going to be a fucking problem because they look hammered. And I mean, granted, this is the club too. They keep this pretty much enforced, but like, was not heckled. And those women, he didn't bomb for them. You could hear them screaming, laughing while this dude is talking about like biblical history. A bachelorette party, screaming, laughing with like deep cut jokes about history and the Bible. And it was fucking incredible. It was amazing. Everybody should take time out of their day to watch Colin Quinn. Also, another special I loved recently, Nathan McIntosh. I just like got into this guy. I just found him on YouTube, and it's fire. He's a special called Down with Tech. Check it out. It fucking rips. It really, 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 really rips. I can't recommend it enough. It's like 3 hours of highbrow, intense, funny material that's made relatable, and it's all condensed into 1 hour, and it's amazing. I'm going to watch it like 7 or 8 times over. Also, we got New Joke Tuesday at the Creek in the Cave every fucking Tuesday night at 10. So if you're miserable, you got nothing to do, or you work at a restaurant and your weekend is like Tuesday to Wednesday, please come check it out because we have guys from the mothership, Kill Tony and all that, come through to do sets and try out new jokes. And it's like, if you work in a restaurant, I think it's a free ticket. So fucking come out and support that, you know? Take you and your weird little friends. Come out. Have a good time. Maybe get a free ticket. It's so good that we have regulars every week. Like the same people come back. There's this one like German kid who shows up by himself every week and is a blast. He's really fun. He's got a great attitude. I actually saw him after one of the shows the next day. He was just going to a rave by himself because he's a boss and he doesn't need to be told what to do by society, okay? I'm not even sure if he has a house. He might be homeless and he might just be out there. But he's there and he laughs a lot. And it's a great show. Every Tuesday, 10 p.m. at the Creek in the Cave. New Joke Tuesday. Come check it out. That's the pod. I hope you liked it. And if you didn't, well, there's no short of podcasts, are there? You know? Also, if you want to, you know, there's always e-bikes and gauges waiting for you. If that just so tickles your fancy. Thank you very much. See you later, everybody.